Welcome to Creative Spaces Podcast with Guy Zwick, Chief Creative Officer of Highway 85 Creative. In each episode, we will discuss creative ways to define your space and build your brand.
Welcome to the show. We're joined by two special guests. I'm just going to let you introduce yourselves.
Yep.
Who are you? Who are you with? Why are you here? First to you, next to you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alyssa Fiore. I'm with Soul Swag. My partner here, Tracy Brandt, and we're here to check out the trade show. We're in the promotional marketing business. We actually do hacky
Okay, good to know.
sacks.
Okay,
Yep,
good.
yep.
Okay.
And we're here just enjoying it. Great booth, and over to you, girl.
Perfect.
You're
Not
next.
much more to say except my name, Tracy Soul Swag. We do.
Speak into the microphone. I'm sorry.
Oh,
about that.
sorry.
I'll fix it. You good?
Am I good? Dustin
Yeah.
says we're good. And like she said, we do promotional products, and our profits go to an orphanage in Nepal. So we're a little.
Whoa.
Well, hold on. Let's back up. All of your profits?
As much as we can donate, IRS.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Good
That's
speaking.
We
awesome.
love these guys. We
All right,
love this
that's
food.
very
Let me
We love
let
this
me
food.
let me go back. So you're both from New England, but you both live in Orlando.
Yes.
You could be sisters, but you're not sisters. You might be soul sisters.
We are
Oh
soul
my
sisters.
good gosh.
Boom.
We get the twin factor.
All
Well,
the time.
you know.
Oh my God, you guys are
Where,
sisters.
Where are you?
All
Well, where are you
always.
from? Like from?
I'm originally from
She's from-
Saugus, Massachusetts.
Where?
The
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
side of the track.
Oh, you're from Southie.
The wrong
No,
side
no,
of the track.
what? I'm Italian. Oh my goodness.
I saw Fiore. Sorry,
Did
sorry,
you see
sorry.
the steam coming in?
You're not. Everybody from my hometown is what they call us McWops. We're either Italian or Irish. We're both.
There you go.
I'm
Well,
both. I'm 50-50.
There you go. You're a McWop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only a half.
I'm
a half,
mostly
I'm
Wop.
half French
Half-breed.
and Italian.
Half-breed.
And
Yeah,
Dustin.
it's all right.
German.
So wait. So how do you?
Deutschland.
Let me ask you this: How do you guys know each other from back home, or did you guys met in Orlando?
We met in Orlando.
Okay, so
About 15 years ago.
and you started Soul Swag how long ago?
How long?
Yeah,
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
But the orphanage itself, I went when I was 19, so it's a long
long
time ago.
relationship with
So it's
them.
been going
Wow.
a long time.
Wow. But
And we're from the trade show industry, so this is how this whole started. Of how do we support and grow more kids? So
see, imagine that.
Positivity. I like
Well,
that.
no. There's
Hell
just
yeah.
hell yeah.
imagine that. Imagine being a human out there and kind of giving something out. Good stuff. Good stuff, ladies. All right, so let's talk about a couple things. Give me more about Soul Swag. So
Yeah.
you're a promotional item. Anybody, anywhere that needs some kind of an item to support a show or promotional program, you guys can do that.
If you can put a logo on it, we'll do it for you.
Give me an odd thing you
Yeah.
guys have put a logo on.
It's the honest thing.
No, not honest. Odd. Weird.
Odd, weird, yeah. Well,
A condom's
Spaceship.
not really weird, but
What? Spaceship?
Whoops. Come on back.
spaceship,
Hold on.
spaceship and a condom.
Just a thought. Just throwing it out there for
So,
Kennedy
hold on.
Space Center over there.
Wait, I heard spaceship and condom.
no, we
the
haven't
same
done that
sentence?
yet.
This
We're
is
working
you
on
know,
it.
it's
gonna
kind
win.
of the
Where's
same.
my bell?
Condoms in space.
They're very, yeah.
Wow. All right. So is it how big? Is it just you two? Anybody else in the company?
We
or-
have a couple other people who we use for graphics and design and
Nice.
assistants, but it's mainly the two of us.
So do you guys go directly to companies, or do you partner with trade show and exhibit companies, or how do you
Both.
guys?
We're trying to get as much out as we can to kind of get Soul Swag's name out there and have people be global and kind of mindful about giving back and giving to people who aren't quite just in your neighborhood. So that's kind of what.
What's the
Soulswag's
website? Soulswag.com?
about. Soulswag.org.
.org. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've asked a couple of guests this, but only guests that I dig. At some point, so Guy and I, he owns the company. We do
This guy?
Nah, yeah, this dude. Hey, Guy, that dude right there.
One guy around here.
That guy.
We do about a monthly.
We gotta meet him.
Yeah, he'll come over. We'll share the mic. But basically, we do a podcast, right? Once a month or once a week, I sit down. We talk about stuff that people in the industry should know and would be better can do their job better knowing. You guys should be on the show one time. We'll call you from where we are in Phoenix.
We would be honored.
You guys can, just do a landline. We'll talk to you. We'll ask you about your company, about what you're doing, and then maybe you can give our listeners some tips on some really good things and good things not to do. Because some people just, I got to have something, but they don't put any thought into it. So
It's a very good point.
maybe you guys can give some insight.
It's a very good point. And actually, Scott, one of the guys we work with has 20 years in the industry. And from a from a branding perspective, to actually, instead of, like you said, just throw something on a pen and just give it away,
Right.
it does nothing. It does
Thank
nothing
you.
for you.
Have a think about what it is, right?
And how to be effective in what you're trying to make your message be.
Yeah, integrated.
You know,
Imagine
make
that.
it useful.
Yeah, fantastic. So,
Useful like that, because everybody wants to juggle.
Because everybody wants a hacky
especially Fiore over there.
I really like a skateboard with my logo on it.
You know what? Let's do this. If you're on the show,
Yeah.
send us your logo. We can hook you up. Sound good?
We will definitely be on your show. I'd love to help you guys and work with you
Perfect.
and
Well-
promote, do good stuff.
Yeah.
'cause
Well, I think it would be a good thing for Highway 85 to kind of work with somebody like
great
you,
logo.
because you guys are also helping out the world in
We are.
a little way.
and
you
it's
know?
not easy.
It's not. I'm sure.
And
it's
I
not.
go twice a year to Nepal, and I hike for hours
So
and hours.
what is some of the proceeds go towards?
Mostly the thing that makes our orphanage different is that we educate these kids in English, which is very, very expensive. We've just had 5 graduates in the last 3 years, so I've had them almost 15 years. So your return on investment is a long, arduous ordeal. All straight A's. So they
very
get
cool.
subsidy from the government with straight A's for higher education. So it's working. It's good. It's really hard and it's really expensive. About 48 of them now, and we're maxed out.
moly.
So we're trying to get land, and I've got my eye on that and build. We want 500. So we're going to do a lot. You'll see us.
Wow.
We're
So
getting
your
out
relationship with this endeavor has been going on, it's labor of love for a long time. And then so when you met your partner, you were already neck deep into this stuff,
there.
right?
I've been doing it my whole life,
Okay.
and then worked in the trade show industry for 20 years.
Okay, you
within
have.
Technology, yeah.
What did you do in the in the industry? Everything?
Technology, AV, everything.
Oh, you were okay.
Hologram walls, AV,
Like
and
you did it?
internet before it was plug and
You
play.
did it?
I'm ops girl. Oh yeah. That's
Wow,
why
what's
I'm
up
like,
now?
oh,
All right.
yeah.
My wife is my ops girl. I
And when you had to still crimp the cables.
You give me something. If you guys need a swatch of color for my room, I'll take care of it for you. Seriously, but still bang some nails though.
Yeah.
No, so here. So,
Nice.
Hello.
hey man, hey, what's up? No, so okay, so wonderful. I'm gonna flip the conversation around just a little bit. We want to talk about trade shows in the industry, right? So you both, you obviously you're like you said, you're a veteran of the trade show industry. This show is all about, I don't know, sharing secrets and trying to get better at what you're doing, trying to help your clients be better at their own trade shows. As you can see, Highway 85's mantra is be thankful. A lot of people go to trade shows, hey, let's just show up, check a box, go to the next one, we're done.
Get some free
And he's
stuff.
like, no. Let's be thankful. Let's treat trade shows as a gift. We can do so much with them if we're smart. What's the right giveaway? Can you donate your proceeds? If you're going to show up, who's your target customer? How can you show them that you love them? And the list goes on and on and on. So my question to you guys, and it doesn't matter who goes first, what are you thankful about when it comes to trade shows?
Just in general.
general?
Yeah.
I would say, and now I've had 25 years in the
Sure.
industry, but was out of it. So I am just re-entering.
Okay.
So this is really cool for me. And I think really thankful for trade shows from my perspective far and now is the people and how much they put into trying to do what they're trying to do for their message and how they're trying to integrate with other people so that everybody's experience can be as maximized as possible. And that's always been my favorite thing about trade shows. And the people are awesome. And that's why I told her, I said, trade show people rock.
Really?
And
that should be on your website. That's brilliant.
Trade show people rock.
So-
So everybody's cool here, trust me.
That's cool. Now, let me ask you this: if there's one thing that you think should change or could be improved upon, what would you say?
Well, just being honest, because this is
Yes.
just my fourth trade show in
Throw it out
after
there.
A 10-year
Yeah.
hiatus of raising kids. I think part of the confusion with trade shows, and it's partly user error, I will always admit my user error part, is
Sure.
with the apps and the trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
So, and I'm older, so you're either a paper person or you're totally millennial who's got it all down,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of in the middle. So for us middle-aged people,
Sure.
myself, that's always complicated for me. So
The
for
technology
me,
part of things, yeah. No.
yeah, to make it easy, and I even asked them at the front, like,
Right.
where's your app? It was on the paper, and then I tried to get it, and it wouldn't load, and I'm trying to be, like, cool here. and
No,
it's making the app
I'm
work.
with you. I'm with you. There's So we're speaking the same language, right? So I grew up, it was microfiche. It wasn't like smartphones. There's a quote that came up in an interview before you guys, and it was, "As smart as your phone gets, it never is going to replace a handshake." Right? Meeting people. So a lot of people pray to the altar of high tech gaps. Stop for a second. You can't. Well, actually, you can nowadays, but you can't get romantic. You can't give a hug to a phone. You can't. So I think technology. We hopefully we're right sizing it a little bit where we went overboard, and it's all about technology. Can technology help us versus dominate us? It's a different conversation when it comes to kids. I get it.
You know what, Scott? It's interesting you said that. I say that exact thing to my 14-year-old who's on his phone. I want to kill myself and him, and I say, you can't hug on the phone.
Go get some grass stains, please. Thank you. I know. So same question to you, Ms. Fiore.
Well, honesty is the best policy.
Please do.
I'm
Throw
relatively new. She's breaking me in over here.
Sure.
Wait, how long have you been doing the trade show scene?
Today.
Okay, cool.
I'm a newbie.
So let's
Where's
switch.
the harmonica? I want the harmonica.
It's right behind you.
I like that.
Let's switch the question for you then.
Yeah.
What's your impression of this show so far? Straight up.
Absolutely amazing. She's dead on. The people are absolutely wonderful. And you know what? I'm like to take in a couple more trade shows and then maybe call in and talk to you guys about it. Can
That's
I do that?
what we'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll be in my office, Soul Swag in Orlando, and I'll give you guys a ring, and we can.
That's what we'll do.
And then I'll have a little bit more. I'll have better input by then.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's a good answer. What do we miss, D? Anything?
Well, no, but I'm very much new to this. This is actually my first trade show too. So I know it's not kind of crazy. They're like, hey, let's bring this dude with us that's never been.
Hold on.
Experienced.
Let's back up for a second. So full disclosure, Guys Wick owns the company. Friend of mine. I'm a sort of his marketing partner. He's one of my clients. I produce his podcast for him, right? So I have a digital marketing shop, a little in Phoenix. Online stuff, search, paid search, SEO, blah blah blah. Yes, we can talk.
He's going to help us.
So, and this guy, he's a graphic designer, artist, production guy, but he also, get this, he has his own podcast.
Yes.
Very niche podcast.
About
wrestling.
Not just professional wrestling. They cover the people that cover wrestling.
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
We don't know, just no, because you got to do that fine line somewhere. MMA is real.
Yeah.
Wrestling's not so much as like you're beating someone's face up and you win. There's there's
Oh, like Boston style.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not in the streets. No, so
no rules and regulations.
I knew I saw you in North Beach. I knew it.
I was furious.
no, you know what? I think one good question I think I could ask for Soul Swag is, what is your objective, or what do you want to accomplish in 2018? Like, is there something like we want? Well, like you said, you want the orphanage 500. For 500
that's
kids.
That's a tough goal. Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great question. I think our goal together for Soul Swag is to get the documentary in Nepal when I go in May again, and try to really get into the trade show industry, because this is where I started, and this has always been my love is the trade shows, and I like working with these kind of people. And we had another partner, and it didn't work out, but she was all into schools and this and mom and pop this, and it's too hard. It's too hard to get those many small clients to try to affect and be effective with 500 kids across the globe. I mean, it's too hard. So these trade shows, it's a bigger span, it's a longer lead time. Everybody's last minute locally, right? I mean...
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Man, well, I'll just say this, just as somebody that's now a fan of you guys have great energy. You guys have great passion.
They can't juggle, though.
Yeah. Juggling skills.
We'll give her a 5.
Yeah. No, but I just think that you're out.
At least she tried.
Next time I'm going to come back with a new skill.
All right. I'll count on it.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm going to get to work on it.
Keep me posted.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it was wonderful to meet both of you. Thanks for coming on our program.
So great.
We'll reach out. We'll reach out.
We'll be back.
Card. Okay.
We're going to keep coming back to you guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Creative Spaces Podcast. For more information about Highway 85 Creative, visit us at highway85creative.com.